Oh ho ho ho. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Honkai Star Rail enjoyers. Welcome back. And first and foremost, I want to give apologies. I have to apologize because I am a day late on this reaction because somehow, well, not somehow, I was busy yesterday a lot, but I ended up missing that this video of Keeping Up with the Star Rail came out for Lingsha, and as you can see, it is a day ago, and I'm a little late. So, better late than never. Either way, we're here to start our drip marketing content reaction and coverage of Lingsha. So, for those of you who don't know, because if you've either not played the campaign or have been living under a rock, Lingsha is the next abundance character, of which we haven't had since I believe the likes of Ho-Ho. And by likes of, I mean 5-star. I think Ho-Ho was the last 5-star one. But either way, Lingsha, we already got to use her in the campaign, and again, most people look at it anyway, but I will be discussing her kit a little bit here. But in general, the biggest thing with Lingsha that's been discussed is basically that she is just a sub in for Gallagher. And honestly, they're not wrong. Obviously, I think she's more universal than Gallagher, but people who basically want to max out their Firefly teams and just giga buff Firefly even more, or people who like cute little bun buns, this is basically for you. She's a little bit more universal than Gallagher, although Gallagher does have things to, I think, compete with her, especially when you get to E4/E6 with him. But in general, she's kind of a weird character because Gallagher fills in a lot of what she wants to do. She just does it kind of a little bit better. Obviously, as a 5-star, she should be better than Gallagher, but I feel like from what I've seen and from what I've heard, there's not too much of a gap. Obviously, again, she is better, but not by much. And they do have little niches here and there, but you're not completely missing out with her if you don't have her and you have Gallagher. So it's a little bit of a weird conundrum, especially with the current banners that are out now with Fei Shao, Kafka, Black Swan, and all the other reruns they're doing, Robin as well. It's like, damn, they're really trying to milk us before this fake collab next year, in quarter 3, no less. But either way, we're here to start our coverage of her. So, the 3 criteria I always do is number 1, meta and gameplay. I really like the idea of her gameplay where she summons the bunny, and the bunny just has a fixed attack rate, and when it attacks, it heals and it cleanses, which I think is the biggest thing for a healer to have. So it heals, it cleanses, and it does damage, and you can actually advance it forward with your ult, and you can do it with your skill. Basically, there's a lot of passiveness to her healing and cleansing that's there that has a lot of good uptime and very good, basically skill point generation as well. So in terms of gameplay, I like her a lot. In terms of meta, again, she's just a little bit better than Gallagher in some ways more than others. But gameplay, it's pretty good, and she buffs Firefly, which is pretty much my go-to best and favorite character in the game right now. I still gotta decide what I'm doing with Fei Shao. But aside from that, look-wise, I actually really like her look. She's a Vidyahara, she's a dragon girl. At first, I was really weirded out by her because she has like red hands and feet, and I'm not too much of a fan of the pointy ears, but overall, her look is not bad. I thought she could have been a 4-star personally, but she's a 5-star. So there's that. Her look is nice, she's cute, pretty cool. Pretty run-of-the-mill, but still pretty good. And then for her lore, obviously she's been in the story. I won't spoil too much of the story if you're not up to it, but she has some things in the story. I kind of take her as a similar thing to Zhao Cho, one of the characters that just got released, who says he's a doctor, but he's realistically a cook. Lingsha kind of does the same thing similarly to Zhao Cho. She's obviously a healer in the lore, but kind of similar to Zhao Cho, she heals in an unconventional method, which is through aromatherapy. I think that's as ridiculous as Lucio from Overwatch healing with sound. But I know there's some scientific grounding in it. Regardless, she uses aromatherapy. I think her lore is mostly carried not by what she does with her profession and her like actual story. I think it's carried by her character. I really like her character. She sounds, even though she isn't really portrayed like this, it's just the way her voice actor sounds, at least in the English dub that I play. She sounds kind of like high and mighty, like very, I don't want to say prissy, but she does seem like she has high standards for things, and it's pretty funny. She doesn't have too much of a role in the story. She is there. She doesn't go crazy. So her lore is decently, I want to say, on the weaker side. It's not terrible. It's not great. And although I don't hate it as much as Zhao Cho, because Gaucho's, I think, is more ridiculous. He's also a guy, so he gets minus points. Lingsha's a cute little dragon girl, and aromatherapy is alright, I guess, even though it's a little stupid, a little annoying. But overall, she's not getting many points because, again, on the look side and on the lore side, it's okay, it's good. It's not great. I wouldn't say it's just okay, it is good. But on the gameplay and meta side, well, I do like the gameplay. Is it something I need? No, but granted, what does my account need at this point, this late into the game? Who knows, right? It's all about building the power fantasy. And does she really help push that widely above what Gallagher already does? Sadly, not really. And unless another character comes out in the future, even though she is really good because of the cleanse, I really got to see more of where she lands. But she is looking really good, and if you don't have Gallagher, she's a great pickup. And even with Gallagher, she does do slightly better in some ways again. But she's in a really weird spot where it's like, I gotta see what Rappa does, honestly, because Rappa's coming out after her, and that's really going to influence my decision on if I should get her or not. Because the two things I still lack in this game is, number one, a hunt character, but we gotta see how the face shot rolling goes, and number two, an erudition character, which we'll see if I'm interested in Rappa. But aside from that, I'm probably going to try and let loose a little bit more than I usually do because the Fate Collab is so far away and I didn't really realize that. Although I'm pretty sure they're not going to have any less characters that aren't going to be wanted before then. They always release power creeping characters that are good. So we'll really see. But either way, this is kind of sad because I already kind of know most of Lingsha's kit because they show it to you in the game. So what really is this keeping up with the Star Rail 4? Obviously it's a reaction, but I like to see the little story between Albert and whatnot. Yeah, I pretty much know what her full kit does, so this really doesn't matter for the essence of explaining her kit. But let's see the little story and let's see Albert. Let's take a look. Oh my god, okay, so it's in freaking Chinese. Are you kidding me? Or Japanese, I don't know. Oh my god. So they are kind of spoiling a little bit of the story here, be forewarned, but yeah. Lingsha, look at her, she's so cute. You know, if she was a 4-star, I would say she's like on the upper edge of like looks for 4 stars, honestly. I really do like her idols and her passive, and that bunny, man, I'm telling you, gamer girls must love this thing. Oh shit, they're showing more story spoilers. So I'm actually curious, is this the same lady from the event that we just had with the war dance? Oh my. Dude, look at the bunny, holy shit. Wait, yeah, it's not Albert. Oh, it's Yuli. You know what's crazy? She has no toes. Her feet are just little nubs. Yeah, so where's Albert? Is he busy? Oh, look, she has little emotes on her face. That's so cute. Wait, Albert took a sick day? That's crazy. Oh, it is the same lady. This is the lady from the event, the war dance. Oh my god, she hit her fucking head. Yuli is surprised. How many fucking programs has Yuli been on? I think she was on another one at least. Oh, look, she's sad. So, unironically speaking, in the lore, Carmela's trying to get a full-time position with the IPC. Dude, she actually damaged the desk. I just noticed that. That shit is cracked. Holy shit. But, fucking, maybe this is her chance to finally get full-time employment with the IPC. But let's see her kit. Sadly, I already know a lot about it. So she's fire and abundance, exactly like Gallagher. Ooh, she's well known, she's famous. So her basic is the most basic thing in her kit. Her skill at its base level is pretty basic too. She straight up restores HP at the start and advances them. Or just advances the bunny, sorry. Ooh, Yuli calls her Oni-chan. Yo, that little buddy. This shit looks so cool. So it is counted as the follow-up, I think, which could be a little freaky deaky for the simulated. So you never want to let this thing reach 0. If it reaches 0, that's not good. Lingsha basically is no better than, not even a 4-star, honestly. Without like Fu Yuan, she's basically nothing. And this is the craziest part here that I noticed. She literally has something similar to Luocha. She's power creeping Luocha here, because if you go below a certain amount of health, she just automatically heals you. It's like, are you fucking serious? And it only has a cooldown of 2 turns. Like, are you kidding me? And it doesn't take the action account away from Fu Yuan. It's actually crazy. It's crazy just how much Gallagher competes with her, though. So the fog is the big thing that applies the weakness for each ship. I forgot what Gallagher's number is. I think Gallagher's around like 10 or 15. I think her shit is 25. Oh my god. Yumi is so funny, man. Oh. Oh god, she's writing haikus. Oh my god. It sounds like she's tired of work. Wow! Oh my god, that's the same as commit die. Oh. Wow, that got dark. I don't blame her, she's a worker for the IPC. Now we're seeing the combat scenarios with her. Ooh, I wish she would blow that on me. Oh, look at Fu Yuan! Why at the end is there just a giant bunny that comes out? So she gets free to attack based on the stats she's supposed to build anyway. They can't smell. And there it is. Her head is literally a camera. Wait, I just realized while the camera like changed and it came back, they tried to patch up the desk. They put fucking tape on it. Bro, it's snowing. It'll be so cold. Oh, she's not believing in herself. And everyone's low as shit on this team. So ideally speaking, the best combat scenario with her is for you to wait, obviously use your skill to action advance Fu Yuan, but once Fu Yuan goes, then you use your ult, because then Fu Yuan goes immediately again, if you really need healing. I wonder how long we're gonna stick on the break effect meta. I think we're moving to a follow-up meta though. I don't know. Oh, Sanctus Medicus. They're not intelligent. Yo, she keeps making the joke, and Yuli doesn't like it. She's forcing it. She's so elegant. Their technique lets Fu Yuan come in immediately. And they all get the befog state from the ult, from just the technique, which is crazy. Ooh, the fact that she heals everyone is insane. No, there's summoning more. Yo, look at Lingsha, she's ready. Oh yeah. Oh, look at Fu Yuan. Oh shit. There's no way that's a realistic scenario. Fu Yuan would not kill them. Unless they really do that much damage. 3 snacks for overtime work. That's crazy. She also had 70 rounds of interviews. That's crazy. She's still an intern. Dude, the IPC is so fucking like cutthroat. Look, she's sad. Dude, I love her little face emotes. That's so cute. I just love the chibis, man.
改善すべきってこと。つまり上司は私のポテンシャルを認めていたんですね。
Oh, she's so happy.
こんなにも成長の機会を与えてくれるはずがありません。私
They're taking advantage of her. This is so sad.
もういい、わかった。私が物理で解決して。
Oh my god. Old metal. Okay. Well, that's pretty much keeping up with the star rail. Again, this is mostly just to kind of say my opinions on Lingsha, because again, I knew most of her kit anyway, so it was mostly just to say my stance on her. As for if I would be rolling for her, I'm gonna roll for literally everyone, so you know that's what it is. However, I don't know how much I'm gonna roll for her because I really gotta decide what I'm doing with the current banner with Fei Xiao and the fucking 3 musketeers on the other side. So based on what I do here will really decide what I do with Lingsha. I do want Lingsha if I can help it. I wouldn't mind replacing Gallagher, even though I really have him kitted kind of well, but if I don't get Lingsha, it's fine, but I might also just wait till more information comes out about Rappa. But we really gotta see. So for now, the verdict is undecided, but at least a 10 shot as always. Either way, that's about it for me. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Ooh, and please tell me what you thought of Lingsha.